Greetings, everybody. Just a quick one, as of course we're well into the off season. It's Tuesday, and you can already tell when just you have a Super Bowl like that. You sort of have the steam about talking about it. You can tell. You can tell by Mad Dog. You can tell by Mad Dog by 3 p.m. yesterday. Everyone's going as a bad game. It really sucked. And Patriots and Drake May got their butts handed to them. And potential frauds, bloody blah, easy schedule. We're just hearing that again and again and again yesterday. Just sort of like, okay, you can almost tell, right, when you're listening, like, okay, this caller is going to be happy that the Patriots lost. This caller is happy for Darnold, and it that's what you get when you have a game that is that much of a super blowout, that bad. Yeah, just when it's Tuesday, you're like, okay, you're already talking about who's going to go to the Super Bowl the next year. But yeah, but leave it to 49ers. Leave it to 49ers and Keon White, because you don't want to make headlines like this. The defensive lineman apparently was involved with a little bit of a kerfuffle there. Apparently, San Francisco 49ers was shot in the ankle early Monday morning in San Francisco, was taken to a hospital and underwent surgery. It was not life threatening. The shootout happened around 4 a.m. when he was hosting a Super Bowl party, and apparently he had a rapper called Little Baby. I'm not making that up. Apparently, it was the disagreement was the other party was trying to get into White's private party space, and it's unclear whether or not Little Baby fired any of the shots. But yeah, you don't want to make headlines, especially when your team is not in the Super Bowl. And it's not even didn't even get to the Super Bowl. That's not how you want to make the headlines. And 49ers already released a statement that that the surgery was successful, and that they're gathering further details. So we'll see if you're going to have discipline just be some kind of in-house handling, or if the wheel of justice is going to dish out a game or two of suspensions for Mr. White. But yeah, that's not. Yeah, when Super Bowl week, that's not how you want to make the headlines by any stretch of the imagination. Of course, other than that, you've got Matt Jones being re signed by the 49ers. So that takes care of some depth for that club that just had so many injuries. And I know it's Vrabel getting coach of the year. Yeah, yeah, they're just getting all the way to Super Bowl. Then they got sort of taken out to the back of the shed there, but they got the Super Bowl. But yeah, you really feel for Kyle Shanahan not getting it, just with the job that he did, with how many flippin' injuries that the 49ers had. But yep, they've got depth. So Brock Purdy, Mac Jones saw the job Mac Jones did, even hurt. So all the credit and money he definitely get, he's earned. Then, of course, you've got the whole Deshaun Watson thing. Finally, the last two settlements that were hanging like the sword of Damocles on Watson, taken care of. Hey, $230 million contract money, that goes a long way. You sort of have to wonder if he's going to be freed now. Freed now, if they're going to do a sort of a Shador Sanders, Deshaun Watson tandem. We'll see what Monken does now. Of course, in Cleveland, and Clint Kubiak, of course, now expected to take the helm of the Las Vegas Raiders. I guess their expectations, right? Their expectations are, yeah, 4 or 5 wins. Maybe they can get up to 80 or 85 total yards per average. And of course, looking on the calendar, I know that some people are excited about Combine, the NFL scouting combine. Yeah, and then free agency beginning March 9th. So, yeah, I think I'm more looking more forward to free agency and eventually the draft more than I care about the scouting combine. Ooh, he's doing drills and running. Let's analyze and talk about it and how it's going to impact his ADP next year. Not. Let's analyze what it's going to be for whichever team that they get on. Endlessly. I mean, okay, I can understand some people because you don't have anything to talk about. I would rather not talk about anything than talk about. Let's analyze the combine. I mean, that's right up there with me with who's on your Mount Rushmore for wide receivers. Yee. But anywho, but yeah, that's what we got. So you got Keon White ended up somehow got shot in the ankle and needed surgery, 4 a.m. on a Super Bowl weekend. Somehow Mac Jones signs. That means 49ers has some depth. Sean Watson finally has a sword of Damocles removed. Last two settlements finally settled. Does that mean we'll finally see him starting some games in tandem with a rotation for Shooter Sanders? Once again, that is all up to new head coach Monken there in Cleveland. Aha. And of course, yeah, whoopee with the scouting combine. I know some people won't be excited, but yeah, I'm you can tell, right, you can tell because I was clicked on. I clicked on Mad Dog, and they're talking college basketball today. And that tells you how much of a game it wasn't with the Super Bowl already. When everybody is moving on to something else, Tuesday, not even 48 hours after the Super Blowout, not a Super Bowl, but a Super Blowout. And yeah, far as bad commercials go, because I watched some more, because you gotta love YouTube. Still like the Meal Diamond one, like that one. Gotta love the polar bears. The polar bears are iconic. Some things you can't screw up. As I say that, and eventually they will be screwed up. And Skittles horn is fun, but fun pro tip: don't ask GPT to render a caricature of you blowing a Skittles horn. It goes right over GPT's head. It's like, whoop. I'm like, that's not that's an interesting take. Not quite what I had in mind, GPT. But yeah, and besides all the AI commercials that I know got heavily piled on and criticized, the two that I thought were absolutely beyond cringy, the Squarespace one. I mean, like, the overacting was like, I'm like, this is beyond cringy. And for beyond cringy, for just absolutely bad, horrible, excuse my French, but when you're asking what the hell is going on here, the Instacart ones, you're just like, what? Well, yeah, Duncan kind of got a little bit of criticism there too. But yeah, the Instacart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And once again, my final thought for my very quick update, just because there ain't a lot. I mean, you what you talk a whole hour. Well, LeBron can't make the all pro team this year. Oh, yeah. And I'm so excited. The combine's coming up soon. Yay for the combine! Yeah, yeah. That's my that's my get out voice, right? Like get out. Yeah, that's my get out. But yeah, that's what you got. Somehow Keon White made headlines and his team ain't even in the Super Bowl. That's never good. And yeah, Mac Jones, Clint Kubiak, and of course the combine that whoopee whoopee. So yeah, that's what we had. You got that. You got the Olympics going on. That whole Lindsey Vaughn thing is just yeah, man. Just you don't have an ACL. Probably not a good idea to just go ahead and keep it on. She did, and yeah, you're sort of you just hope she's okay. You hope she is okay because when you just saw that, you're going, oof. But yeah, so quiet Tuesday. Hopefully, you enjoy getting a little bit warmer as sort of up and down and up and down. Hopefully, that's the last time we're gonna have to deal with. Hey, it's going to be in the 30s again this morning. Ugh. Yeah, I know. Everybody up north, sucks. You don't have to deal with snow. Yeah, they're down there in Tampa, suck it up, Buttercup. But yeah, still, when it's 30s in Tampa, it's but okay. So hey, just sort of dealing with that. Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be. But yeah, but it's never a good thing when your team's not even in the Super Bowl and you make the headlines. Never, never a good thing. I still not. Well, maybe it's a rapper name. I guess they're just running out of rapper names. Mm. Anywho, that's it for me, JV. Talk at you again soon, and stay sane, even with everything being insane.